A new Johnson City nonprofit is trying to tackle a serious side effect of homelessness as its first project.
Unity Housing hopes to raise support for what's called a medical respite facility. Unity board members base their model on a Nashville program that's helping homeless people who've been released from the hospital to heal and then find homes. Jeff Keeling spoke to leaders about the effort.
I'm sitting here going, so I've got COVID and pneumonia. You know that combination's like a killer. And you're out here in the middle of winter, bad for the lungs.
Audra McCurry recently lived it firsthand, released from the hospital and homeless, without the tools to get fully better.
To put me out here saying I've got to quarantine myself, how do I do that?
That situation's familiar for Johnson City's downtown clinic. A person's been released from hospital needing significant follow-up care and has few ways to get it.
They had no home for home health to go to for them to get skilled nursing.
Unlike McCurry, a recent downtown clinic patient did get the help they needed.
The home health nurse was able to meet at the facility and be able to administer those IV antibiotics, so they did receive some continuing care.
Amanda Morehouse and Unity Housing's Opal Fry Clark say that's not the norm for many homeless people who leave the hospital needing follow-up care.
You wind up right back into the hospital because you haven't been able to receive the care that you needed in order to continuously heal from that hospitalization.
Think about something as simple as wound care. Until that wound is able to heal completely, you have to be able to keep it clean. And if you're out on the street or you're unhoused, that becomes more difficult.
That's hard on people.
It probably results in rehospitalization more frequently than we are aware of.
On hospital systems.
Typically you get readmitted in under 30 days, and so then you don't get reimbursed for that hospitalization cost.
And on taxpayers.
Experiencing homelessness for more than a year or multiple times within a year costs the system between $30,000 and $50,000 per person per year.
Unity Housing's leaders say medical respite facilities help combat that through temporary shelter and support after a hospitalization. Right now, they're meeting with organizations that could help and be helped.
Not only do we know that the cost savings benefit is going to inherently benefit the entire community as a whole, but it's the right thing to do. So, yeah, I'm hopeful.
Morehouse said it's a chance for the community to step up.
We're called to care for the least of these, and that's what we need to be doing in our community.
Audra McCurry said she's all for a medical respite facility. In her case, it was other homeless people who did the stepping up.
Everybody needs people. I would not have survived out here had it not been for being able to be with people and be around people.
Fry Clark says a medical respite site would cost about $300,000 annually to operate. Unity Housing and partners are in the early stages of trying to gain financial support and find a suitable location.